Welcome to Basketball Heads Live. I am your host, Glenn Pooh Harding. And oh boy, tonight we have a very, very special guest. This basketball head is a legend in the making. His game, smooth as silk. But don't get it twisted. One slip up and you could be on somebody's poster. Right in your face. He is the reigning OBL NYC champion, winning the $10,000 prize and bragging rights as the best one-on-one player in New York City. That's saying a lot, because we got a whole lot of ball players in the city. This one-on-one league was created by NBA Hall of Fame inductee Tracy McGrady. Tracy will be traveling across the country looking for the best one-on-one players, and they will all meet in Las Vegas and play for a $250,000 prize and bragging rights as the best one-on-one player in the country. So, without further ado, help me welcome to the show, Queens Playground great, future New York City legend, and NYC OBL champion, Isaiah Leaky Roof.
Yes, sir.
Brown.
Y'all ready? Yes. You have just stepped out into the world of chaos, where everybody goes hard. Come on. Go hard. 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 Or go home. Never back down. You gotta hold your own. Go hard. 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 East Coast. Go hard. West Coast. Go hard. Midwest. Go hard. Dirty. Hurry up, everybody. Get online, buy your tickets, cause the game about to start.
Appreciate you for having me, for real.
Oh man, listen, brother.
That'd be dope.
I've been watching you for a minute now. I've been watching your highlight videos on YouTube and on Instagram, and a lot of my guys that I know you.
Yeah.
And they've been putting me up on you. So they've been letting me know that I need to have you on my show, and you somebody that's on a rise right now in New York City. So I'm glad, man, you can join us here and be the first guest inside
That's
cute in my Empire Studios. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
a dope experience, man. I really appreciate it for you to having me. You recognizing my game, and it's a different step in my career right now. Like, this is the very, 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 very beginning of everybody getting to wake up and see who I am. So it's dope.
Nah, for real. So listen, I want to jump right into it, man, and just ask you, who introduced you to the game?
Me. Like, what it really was is like my grandfather. I never met him. It was basically introduced to me through blood, for real. Like, I always had a feel for the game. I always, like, basketball attracted me in the most smallest ways. Like, every birthday I had a bat. Like, I could dribble the ball before I could walk. Every birthday I had a cake, and it was a basketball under my arm. It was just all my old pictures. I have a basketball. It's just me with a basketball younger. So I've been doing this my whole life. That's what basketball is. My pops ain't play ball. My brothers ain't play ball like that. It was just in me, for real.
So we gonna give somebody props. We gonna give Granddad the props.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, for that, for putting that ball
sure.
in your hand, man.
He actually had a scholarship to St. John's, but he was having my mom's, so he ended up not going.
Wow.
Yeah,
Salute to Granddad.
yeah, for sure.
What part of Queens you from, man?
I'm actually from Queensbridge, but right now I reside in Flushing. That's my second home. You know what I mean? That's a big part of me. That's where I grew up at. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had another Queensbridge legend on the show last year. My guy Capone from CNN, Capone Noriega. He was on the show.
Sure.
And you realize, man, I didn't realize he was a ball player very young, before the streets kind of took over and sidetracked. Then he got into the music.
I think that about everybody in Queensbridge. Everybody in Queensbridge loves basketball. Like, that's a genuine basketball neighborhood. I think the whole area of Long Island City, that's just everybody played ball. It was like from young females and to everybody. Just everybody has a basketball nature in them in that area. So it's pretty dope to see that.
Man, it's amazing, man. So when did you start taking the game serious, you know?
I started to take it serious, like, probably around, like, 14, 15, because I always played, but it just wasn't, like, something I, like, it was just a game to me at a certain point, and then I realized how far it could take me and what my friends were doing with it, and it's like, this is what we do every day. Why won't I take it serious? And I'm actually good at it. It wasn't like I was just fooling around, and I wasn't. I grew, and I got really good. And my friends like, yo, bro, it's something you could do, and I've been taking it from there.
And you're a lefty too, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just something special about you lefties, man. Like, I always wish I was left-handed. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm kind of jealous. I always wish I was left-handed. I could shoot a little bit with my left and make left-hand layups, but I can't write with my left hand, and it just kind of stagnated me. But I was able to use it very well. But the way you and your game, how it's all compact together, right? Because you're inside-outside player, right? You could shoot that long ball, and you can go inside, and you got hops with you too.
Yeah.
So it's a combination, deadly combination.
Yeah.
When you was coming up, who was like the best player in the neighborhood?
We talking Queensbridge or we talking Flushing? Because
Okay, let's if there was, you know, if we got ball players all over.
It's a lot. Oh, man.
We could be the guy in the street, the guy in the neighborhood, the guy, you know, the guy who on the basketball court that you had to go against every day. Like, who was the guy that everybody wanted to be like?
All right. From my age group and my age bracket, Tashana Murphy.
Okay.
Chicken.
Yes,
Sure,
yes.
there wasn't no doubt about it. But in all, of course, it was Ron Artest.
Okay.
Of course, that was the model for everybody in the neighborhood. We all going to the league because Ron did it. So we was looking forward to that. That's what it was. But
let's go back a little bit. Why was Chicken so special? That's the girl who passed away, right?
Yeah.
The female who passed away.
yeah,
Rest in
Chicken was
peace.
special because she was just one of the toughest girls, and if not the toughest girl in the city. Like, she just played her heart out every game, and she played with the boys group. She played up. She was just all around tough. Her game was polished so well, and that you didn't see that from a girl her age as early as it was. And it was I looked up to her playing. She's older than me, but that was definitely one of my favorite players for sure. Like, no doubt about it.
Yeah. Let's give like a 5-second pause for New York City legend, Miss Chicken. And her whole full name is
Tashana Murphy.
Tashana Murphy. Rest in peace, Tashana. So, let's talk about that first game experience that you played under the referees. How was that for you, and where was it?
I was in the YMCA. I was like, that I can remember.
Right.
'Cause I've had games before this, but I was like 5, and I remember hitting my. We weren't strong enough to shoot that regular basketball. And they didn't have no girl ball, so we played with a soccer ball that game. And I remember hitting like 4 threes that game. Those were my first threes. My first 3-ball was in a corner at a YMCA on Jamaica Avenue. I'll never forget it. It was in a corner. I got the ball wide open. I waited. My pops told me to shoot it. My pops was coaching. And he just, like, I just put it up and it dropped. And ever since then, I just kept shooting them.
Yo, hold on. Didn't you win the OBL championship with a corner 3? How ironic is that, right?
It's crazy, man. That's insane. It's a full circle.
Yeah.
I had a lot of full circle moments recently. It's really a lot of that is happening for me right now. A lot of things that I've wanted to do and manifested when I was younger, and things that I've been a part of and always wanted to see and be around is coming to fruition now. Things like that. It's just full circle. I used to collect Slam magazines. I loved Iverson, I loved T-Mac, I loved Kobe, I loved Jordan. I just collect Slam magazines. I moved into a new apartment recently. I'm going through my stuff. I pull out an old Slam magazine. I look at the back, Tracy McGrady on it. Slam posted me at the OBL. with Tracy McGrady.
Wow.
Blew my mind. I was like, yo, what? I was so confused. Like I forgot about the magazine.
Right,
Of
right.
course, like it was Kevin Garnett in the front and T-Mac was on the back. And it just blew my mind. That's how crazy it was. Like it's ridiculous. Like, and that's my favorite player of all time. So
I remember the moment when you was heating up and you told T-Mac you was going to win the tournament. Like, I watched you go over to him and said, I'm going to win this.
sure did.
Right? You put it out there and it came true for you.
First game, how I was feeling after that first game, it was just like, if you look at the first game, I won the first game with a corner three.
Okay.
And I told him, I said, it's mine. That's it. Like, right after that shot went in, I gave dude a hug. Like, he's very tough. I'm not trying to downplay nobody's game, but after that, I said, yo, like, you a dog and everything. After that, I told him. And then I said, yo, this tournament is mine. Right then and there, I felt it.
Who was your first game against?
I forgot his name, honestly. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
But, bro is really tough. I'm like, he does his thing. He's a point guard. He crafty, get to the basket, sidestep, crossover, handle ridiculous. He can shoot the ball. Very tough.
Nice, nice, nice. What high school did you go to, bro? And walk me through that, because look, where you came from and when you at right now is two totally different places. So let's just walk us through that right there, and then we're gonna touch on college a little bit. Then we're gonna jump right into summer league and all that.
So the high school I went to was Robert F. Kennedy. That was my first high school. I went to Robert F. Kennedy, and I transferred to Queens Academy after that. And after that, I went to prep school down south. So I didn't really stay in New York for my first. I only played 2 years of high school ball, and then I went to prep school, so that's a post-grad year. So, yeah, I only played 2. And I was in Queens Academy, which is a transfer school, because my grades wasn't really what they were supposed to be in my first 2 years. So I went to transfer school and got my grades back to where they were supposed to be. And I'm not going to lie, I think I was the #1 scorer in New York State at that time. I was averaging like 32.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was the charter school league, or
It was PSAL.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. What division was you guys in? Was you guys in the B division?
Nah, I was in the A. It was in the A for the what's it called? I just said it.
PSAL.
It was in the A for the credit recovery schools though.
Oh, got you.
Yeah,
got
so
you.
it
got
wasn't
you.
like I was playing like Flushing and things
Got
like
you.
that.
Got you. Got you. Okay. Okay. All right.
But I basically played everybody that didn't have grades. So
Right.
I played against,
And there's a lot of good players in
yeah,
those
for
leagues
sure.
too.
It sure was. I'm running back into them now, like, yo, bro, like, remember when we was playing back then and they doing their own thing, but it was some tough players back then for sure.
Wow, man. So after you went to prep school route, what happened after that? What happened after prep school?
Prep school, I got a D1 JUCO out of that, MSU West Plains, and it didn't go too well. Shout out to Reggie Freeman, that was my assistant coach there. Yeah, he was guiding me through that. It was a learning process for me. Like, I didn't head coach didn't play me. He had his reasons. It threw me off mentally. Like, I didn't understand why I wouldn't. I sat down and had a conversation with him. I said, Coach, well, I'm not playing. I'm in the gym every day. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Like, what's going on? He said, yo, he looked me in my eyes and said, yo, you're the best talent-wise, but I just don't know what to do with you. I said, I was confused. I was taken back for a little while. I'm like I don't know what you mean by that. It's just there's so many guys and good, and I just don't know where to place you, man. We'll figure it out. All right.
How frustrating is that, man?
I failed 2 classes after that. I didn't understand. Like, I was late to practices. I'm like, yo, bro, you don't want me, and I was bothered by that. Like, I know I'm good. I know I could play. Everybody in the world should know that. Like, that's how I felt. Like, everybody should know how good I am, and you're not giving me that opportunity. It's my first time in college. This is what I was looking forward to, and I'm getting shut down and sat on the bench for however many games, and I wasted a year, and I was so turned off from school. Like I didn't trust no system of school at all. Like I wasn't having it with school for real.
Now I understand.
Yeah.
I understand now because, you know, coaches could play a pivotal role in
Mm-hmm.
your success. I went through something similar at FDU. And it was after my first game that I started. I took a senior position, and first game I started had 25, right? Shot 12 times. And the fact that this assistant coach didn't recruit me, and I took his senior's position, he thought it would be a good idea if he come to me and tell me that the next game I won't get that many shots.
Wow.
And I said, we won. I said, we won by one and only missed one shot. What's the problem? Again, being in that same situation that you were in, and it gave me a distrust for coaches and the system, because I went there because it was close to home. My high school teammate was there, but also was getting recruited by Connecticut, Jacksonville, Indiana State, and Boston College. And I'm like,
see that?
I could have went somewhere else than come here for this nonsense.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, to all you kids out there that's in these positions, teenagers and guys that's already in college, you have to be strong-willed. And I know if I would have had some support and someone guided me and helping me get through that, it probably would have worked out a lot better. I just said, you know what? I'm just going to play out the rest of my career, do what the hell I want to do, right? And get through it, because my mom's wouldn't allow me to transfer.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm just going to knock it out. And then he wound up leaving 2 years after that, and things was kind of solid after that.
Yeah. What it was for me, my mom's my mom's and pops, they left decisions for me, like the school thing, like this is what you want to do, and I had a scholarship, so it's my decision.
That's
They're not
right.
paying for nothing, so I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna do this, and my pops, I'm gonna do this, and I told him like, this ain't for me, because if he wanted me here, he would show me the ways of, you know what I'm saying, like he would show how much he wanted me here. He would guide me through this whole thing. He just honestly left me there, kind of, you know what I mean? Like he just sat me on the bench and was like, yeah, we'll figure it out. And we never really spoke about it after that. So that really bothered me mentally. But my prep school coach told me about coaches like that. And he told me like, yo, it's gonna be a love-hate relationship. Either you're gonna have a great relationship with your coach, or it's gonna be iffy, or you're not gonna like each other. It's gonna be only those three options, and it's a business at the end of the day. So you have to be prepared for that.
Yeah. I recently had a barbecue with my head coach. And I told him in the 2 hours that we were together, 2.5 hours that we were together, I knew more about him than I did 4 years spending time with him in college.
Wow.
You know?
That's crazy.
And he sent me a awesome text message, and just saying he appreciate that. And he told me the caliber player I was, offense, defense, and what I meant to him, but he never shared that while I was there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
That's
it was
the stuff
closure
you
for
need.
me.
Yeah, that's the
You know
stuff
what I'm
you
saying?
need. For real. That's big.
Yeah.
I'm glad he had the conversation with you, for real.
Yeah. And the head coach, the other coach that told me that nonsense is running hoop group right now. Always blow him up. Tiny Green, never gonna forget you, fam. But you made me a stronger person.
Yeah.
So, what's some summer tournaments that you played in that helped you develop? Since, you know, school wasn't going the way you wanted to go, what did you do to get that love for the game back?
I don't think I really lost the love for the game. It was just, I'm gonna find another way.
Okay.
Like the route I'm supposed to take, it don't seem like it's supposed to be my route. But I was back and forth through regular tournament. It wasn't nothing like Dykeman, stuff like that. It was Dykeman, all the summer stuff that you're supposed to play in. I've learned from all the people, like the pros, and like Lance Stevenson gave me a game before. A few people gave me some game. Shout out to Runs from the Stompers. They just talked to me like, yo, you tough and you got a lot to work on, but the more you work on it, the better you'll be, and you got to become undeniable. When you become undeniable, what they gonna tell you? It's gonna either everybody gonna want you, or it's gonna be a big bag for you to get, It's just you got to become undeniable. So I think I worked on that becoming undeniable thing.
Listen, I told you, New York City legend Derek Chivas called me, right? And he said, yo, Pooh, I only saw a clip of him, and I know he could ball.
Right.
You know, we talking about a guy played in the NBA, overseas. He said it only take me a second to know that he had game. And when I was trying to convince him, you may be interested in going back to school and going to Missouri, you know what he said?
What?
He ain't interested in that, G. He said, yo, Pooh, that guy right there, I could tell he's going to want to get the bag and take care of his family. He scrolled through the pictures. He saw you had his daughter, and he knew. So when I spoke to you and you told me that, I was just like, wow, just, you know, this is why it's good to speak to the veterans, because they know.
Yeah.
You know, and there was no knock. He didn't get mad at anything. He said, I'll still help him out if whatever he wants to do. But he was just looking to see if he could get a New York guy down to Missouri University. Yeah,
I appreciate that. Like, I wasn't too far from Missouri University. My first JUCO was in MSU.
Okay.
Missouri State University West Plains. So that was the JUCO out there. But yeah, I think my second time around trying school was my best year. But COVID happened, so I won All-American. And
where you was at?
I was at SUNY Potsdam.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that was a year I think I needed to prove myself. I proved myself pretty well, but COVID happened, so it wasn't like it got kind of swept under the rug for real. I did a lot, and I got one Play of the Year. I got All-American, all SUNY like second team and stuff like that. I don't think they want to give me the first team and stuff like that because I only play half the year, so they don't want to give me everything. But yeah, I did my thing there. Got a few plaques and things like that.
What was the coach name that helped you out there?
Coach Beck. Jim Bechtel. He definitely held me down out there. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little bit of funny things towards the end of the year. Nothing to do with him, but it was definitely a dope year out there. I learned a lot. I learned the system. I learned a few things that I needed to add to my game, and learning wise, it wasn't nothing to like. The game comes to me naturally, but there was things I needed to sit down and learn and listen and watch and see to really help polish my game. I'm not done, but it's a lot. I learned that year for sure.
Man, so let's get right into the heart of the matter, man. Like, who ass did you bust? To let you know, like you was one of those guys. Like, who did you face when you knew you was like, you know what, man, I could play against anybody? Who was that person? And maybe you probably didn't even bust the ass, but you did well against them.
I played against Lance Stevenson in West Fourth one year. I had 25. He guarded me a few plays. I scored on him. I was younger too. I was like 20, and I'm like, yo, like if I can score on somebody that's doing their thing in the league, that's making millions of dollars, and this is what they do as a job, and this is what I want to do, if I can put myself in a position to even stand in front of you, I can do something with this, you feel me? And it's usually the local guys. Even, again, my prep school coach, Kevin Jackson, I played against a lot of pros. So, like, coming up, like, I played against, I even played against, Aaron Gordon in AAU and stuff like that. So, stuff like that, when you walk in the gym, you see it, like, you know who's going.
Right.
Off rip. So, when you play against these people and you doing your thing and you realize in these moments, like, I could be, this is something I could do too. You know what I mean? It's not like they just had a better route than me. That's all it was. People always had a better route than me, and I feel like I'm in the same caliber as you anyway. So, if not better.
Wow, you just brought up a name I was very familiar with since I was young. And we talking about 17, 18 years old, and that's Kev Jackson.
Yeah, that was my prep school coach. That's
from Queens.
Yeah,
Kev Jackson.
Queensbridge.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time. We're going to have him on the show soon.
Please do. Please have him call me when he get here. He going to have me die.
No, I'm going to invite you in so we going to sit down together.
That interview going to be 8 hours long. Kev, don't stop talking. Oh, my God.
Nah. But he has a lot of history, and he's been around for a long time. He's seen a lot of ball players, so you got to respect that.
Yes, sir. Kev told me I could be a pro. I believed it off rip. He told me, yo, you can make money playing this game. You could be a pro. That was it for me.
Yeah, I believe the same thing. Yeah, for sure. So, did when we talk about, you know, college kind of turning you off in the beginning, you getting the right. You say you never fell out of love, but you got to prove yourself,
Right.
and just show yourself that you could play on the level of other college players.
Mm-hmm.
You experienced summer league, and you got the stamp from some of the top coaches,
Mm-hmm.
right? When did you start creating those small videos and blogs of yourself of you playing and dusting guys off and these little private runs and stuff like that?
I've always been the one to record things. Like my dad, he has videos of us when we was 3, 4, all my siblings. I have 4 siblings, and he has video of everything. So I've been the type to record things because you love to go back and look at this stuff. It's so dope that I can go back and look at a video of me when I was 3 years old running around doing nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So recording was always a part of me. And I used to dance when I was younger. I used to record myself dancing, doing everything. So recording was a part of me. So if I'm doing something that I used to make trick shots and stuff like that. So my friends be like, yo, bro, what are you doing? Like in game, like I'm falling out of bounds. I throw it up and go over the backboard, go in. They like, yo, what are you like? I don't know why you're surprised. You always doing that. So I was like, you know what? I should start recording this stuff. I start recording and doing it and then go in. Everybody like, yo, how you do that? Like, and it's just natural to me. You know what I mean? I don't work on it. It's not like I work on trick shots, but it's something that I did and it happens and it happens natural. So I really started recording myself doing these things like 2015, and people started to grow a liking to my dunks and things like that. But people kept calling me a dunker, and I didn't like that. Yo, he a dunker. He got his bounce. He got his bounce. So people talking on the sideline, try to prove myself. I start shooting. He can shoot a little bit, but he's just a dunker. Kept shooting, changing my game, shooting for further. People recording that. People like, nah, all right, he all right. And it went from he all right to like, nah, he's different. Then my videos, just people grew a liking to my videos, so I kept people updated from 2015 on, for real.
Yeah, I watched the trip to Houston.
Yeah,
the celebrity game.
Yeah, that was dope.
That whole blog, man. Like I watched, from beginning to end, and just how natural in front of the camera you are, and the way you kind of put it together. It just shows someone that was just on a mission to just show everyone that he loved the game and how well he can play.
Right.
Like, how was that whole process, and who came up with that idea to do it?
The Houston video? Or?
Yes.
So on my YouTube, I didn't want to just want people to see that I just play basketball.
Right.
Because that gets boring to people. You know what I mean? Like, I love the game, and I love the game, and I love to show people what I can do. But I want you to know who I am. Basketball is not all that I have in my life. You know what I mean? I got a family. I got people that I love with me. I'm a big person on family and friends. So I have people that's close to me, and I try to bring everybody in. So if you look at my YouTube, I have hoop vlogs, and I have day in the lives. So I might be hooping in my day in the lives, but you'll get more of my life and then basketball, and then in my hoop vlogs you get straight basketball. So I just try to, when I go on a trip, it's gonna be more of those day in the life things. You know what I mean? It was really my idea. I just like I said, I like to document things. I like for you to see what's going on. Like, I'm on a plane. I got here. This is where we at. We down the block from so-and-so. We about to go see so-and-so. We with so-and-so. We about to do this. And then here's basketball. Here's what y'all was here for in the first place. And then I'm going to show you me on my way back. You know what I mean? It's just a journey of what I'm doing. It's not just basketball. And it's like, all right, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? You get to see what I'm doing, what I'm living while I'm out there. You know what I mean? On these trips.
True. How is New York City different from Houston?
Houston is very spaced out. And Houston has, like, Houston, excuse me. Houston is really, they're really nice in Houston. New York is like rugged and people have them screw faces, but that's what I love about New York. But Houston, it's so rugged in New York. Houston makes you look at people like, why are you so nice to me? Like, you have that kind of trust issue thing with people. But Houston is a great city. It's just much slower than New York. Much slower.
Well, we don't want to knock the people out in Houston.
Not at
we
all.
just talking about the vibe and how it moves,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
With New York, everybody's
It's
sitting
yeah.
like they're in a rush, and people speak to you. So you speak to somebody in New York, and you don't know them.
It's
people gonna
almost
say,
an
yo,
argument.
you know me?
Yeah, like it's almost an argument.
Right.
Hopefully I can have a conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my fault. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
I just want to tell you something. Oh, all right, cool, we good.
Right.
Houston is like, oh, hi, yeah, what's up? What do you need? Like, I'm like, all right, cool. We have a regular conversation. I mean,
No doubt. I always said, man, Houston and Texas, period.
Yeah.
Great people, some fine women, some good food, right? But don't get it twisted because you'll get your block knocked off. Facts.
sure,
Facts.
sure.
So, how did you find out about OBL?
Truck Brand hit me in my DM, and shout out to Kai. Kai was hitting him, and he was telling him about me, and I'm familiar with Truck. Truck was familiar with me. We spoke before, but Kai was telling him like, yo, Leaky needs to be there. Leaky needs to be there. He's one of them guys. He needs to be there. So he made a post on Instagram like, I keep hearing about Leaky Roof, and I forgot who else he tagged, but where they at? They trying to play. What's up? And I was like, yeah, what's up? Like, I'm with it. And I seen the OBL, and I said, yo, it'd be cool. Like before that, I said it'd be cool if I played in that, but I didn't know how crazy Tracy was gonna go with it. And it just so happened that it's an amazing league. Like, not that I thought it was trash or anything. I just I didn't expect it to come to New York so fast
Right.
from when I seen it, and it was just again a full circle moment for me.
Let's go back a little bit because you played in the BG's one-on-one league.
Yeah.
Right? It was kind of underground then.
Yeah.
Compared to what Tracy is doing.
Yeah.
And it was, I guess, a precursor to what was
Sure.
happening.
Definitely.
I just thought that when we talk about underground, that was underground for real. My guy Raheem left with blood on his shirt, and
It was a dog fight.
Joe
man.
got his eye messed up. Right?
Jay Will.
Right? Jay
Yeah.
Will. That's right. Playing against Joe. And it's a lot of contact.
That's a lot.
And when I heard about Tracy McGrady's league, I said to myself, if he's going to do it, it has to be a step up than what these guys were used to. Because if the violence on the underground level was the same on here, the league probably wouldn't last.
Right.
So what Tracy did was he got some of the best, if not the best referees,
Damn sure did, for sure.
got the rules straight to where no one can argue about what's going on except the referees who have everything intact to make things go smooth for you guys.
Right.
And I saw how you improved your game. I don't know what you did to take it to the next level because it was more refined than what I first saw.
Right.
Right? I seen you play online, but to see you in person at Nas Gym that day, to see you on the OBL, it just seemed a lot more polished than what was happening before. What was that process like, and how did you get to that point?
My thing with me, like, I don't feel like I played bad in Nas that day. I felt like I allowed too much. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, it was a physical game, and I played the game straight up. I didn't try to foul. I tried to play regular defense. He was running through me and things like that. Not that he's not a good player. He just had size on me, and
Yep.
I allowed him to kind of bully me in a way. I'm putting up shots. Even though I was hitting him, I'm putting up shots. He's landing at me, no foul call, things like that. It was just certain things that I had to adjust to. So I'm big on adjustment in my game. And I figured the OBL, they was going to let us play physical, but it wasn't going to be as bad because this is more of a commercial thing.
Right.
So it's an adjustment. I have to, if I'm a foul hard, and I can't allow certain things, just as he didn't allow me to do, Fee didn't allow me to do in BG's league. So
Yes.
I understood that you have to come in with a killer mindset. I came in as like, I'm gonna win because I'm more talented. I had to fight this time. You know what I mean? And OBL, I chose to fight instead of just being talented. You know what I mean? Like, I had to get through that and be that tougher. You know what I'm saying? It's about who's gonna last longer, basically. So you have to tough through it.
Yeah. I had Zach Rands on the other night, and he gave you so much respect and so much love, brother.
I
Like,
appreciate it.
you know, he said at first he was so hurt when he had lost to you, but realized how far he have came because his story is amazing as well.
Right.
Like, he overcame a lot of things just to get to that point.
Right.
And to make it from the 9th seed all the way to playing in the championship against you.
Yeah.
I just think that was an amazing feat within itself.
Yeah, I think a lot of people slept on him because everybody didn't know I didn't know who he was, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I didn't know who he was, but I watched this game. I watched every game he played, and it was so tough. He fought very hard. He was in shape. Everybody else dying out, and the people that the city believed was supposed to win, he bested them. You know what I mean? And he beat him in a fashion of, y'all can't mess with me. Like,
Yo, but I didn't mean to cut you off, fam. When I first walked in the gym, he was playing against Yada Gaines. And I walked over, I was like,
this is what I'm saying.
I said, yo, yeah, Yada got this. But as soon as I said that, he popped a 3 from like 30.
This is what I'm saying. High as hell, over his head, like
Right.
Yada wasn't even there. I'm like, God damn, he hitting shit like that. I'm like, who gonna take him out? Because if I gotta meet him down there, it's gonna be a tough fight. I'm saying this to myself. Like,
Right.
He tough for real. He's really, really, really tough, and I appreciate the game we played together because it was a dog fight. Like we fought through it, and it was just a great game for real.
So that just showed me, right? Well, all the tough competition that you guys face, what I saw was, if you was going to win that game, win these one-on-ones, you got to know how to shoot. Like, your jump shot got to be illy. Like, if it's not, your jump shot just can't be regular. It got to be iller.
You got to be able to hit shots while you're tired too, because it's a game of who gonna last. It's a battle royale for real.
Facts.
Who's gonna last? Who's gonna stay in it the longest? Who has the win? Who can hit a shot? You have to be clutch, and you have to be able to breathe. Like, and you got to hit them free throws too. If you getting fouled,
Facts.
That's a big part of the game. Free throws is a big part of that game.
Now, Darius Davis is the other finalist that's going out there with you guys, and he's a mid-range killer. He reminds me of like Joe Johnson, right? Mid-range killer. I didn't see him stretch the 3-ball out too far the way you
he can shoot.
Zach.
He
Okay,
can shoot.
okay, all right.
Sure. We just had a game against each other the other night, and we was talking back and forth during the game. He hit me with a crossover, laid me. He was like, "Yeah, I'm not." I'm like, "All right." I come down, sidestep, hit a 3. Yeah, it's me too. Like, we was going back and forth, but that's my dog. He definitely a shooter for sure.
No, I've seen that. I just, when the games that I saw, I didn't see him stretch it too much, but he was knocking down all those mid ranges.
Yeah.
Like, the shots that guys regularly miss, he's not going to miss. He's not going to miss that much.
Right. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he'll be on the show soon too. Salute to Darius Davis.
Definitely.
No doubt. So the whole league in all, like you talk about coming full circle, seeing Tracy McGrady on Slam Magazine, being able to be up close with him, shake his hand, and now you're getting all this publicity. How is winning the OBL kind of changed your life a little bit?
It's much more respect for my game. Like, everybody, like, people that know me, like, I'm talking about know me from not being Leaky Root, from being Zay. Like, people who know Zay or who know Isaiah, they know that I've been working my ass off to be where I am right now. I'm not done at all, but where I am right now is a long way, and I'm much more respected from where I came from. You know what I mean? Like, from being Isaiah to Zay to Leaky Roof now is like a total different turnaround. Like, like I told you, it was always, nah, he's good, but he's better. Nah, he could play, but why would I start him over him? Now when I walk in the park, people are cheering. You know what I mean? So from that to this is just it's a blessing for real. Honestly, it's a blessing.
Man, I can't wait to watch you guys on Showtime. This is going to be worldwide, international. You know, Showtime is international, man. So people all over the world go get to view this, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys rep well. We sit in a nice group out there, and the thing that I like about it, we sit in all shooters.
Yeah.
You know, I know what other cities gonna bring. That's cool. That's cool.
Yes,
but
sir.
Not just shooters. You guys are just gonna sit out there shoot. You guys got game.
Yeah.
But I think along with having game, because everybody had game, is that you gotta be able to shoot
Gotta be
that
able to
ball.
knock that down. Gotcha.
So we sending 3 killers out there that can shoot, and hopefully y'all come back and one of y'all bring that 250 home. And,
For sure.
and what I want to do is I need to interview Zach, Darius as well, and then when you guys come back, get all 3 of you guys in the studio.
Yeah, that would be dope.
and-
That would definitely be dope.
To get all 3 perspectives, right?
Yeah, that'd be fire. I like that.
No doubt. So
with that.
this is only part 1, people, because he got a game tonight. I'm not going to keep him too long, but we had to get this off, just to make sure that we get this one in the books.
Yes, sir.
All right? So if you had anything to change throughout your career, what would it be if you had one thing to change?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I used to dwell on what I would change a lot growing up. Like, if I just did better in school, stand third, I wouldn't change it for the world right now. Because honestly, I feel like my life would be totally different, and I'm okay with my path now. I went back and dealt with the thing I needed to deal with, and I'm all right now. I'm all right. I wouldn't change anything now.
That's solid, man. You know what I think? Even when I look at myself, man, being an educator for over 20-something years, the fact that you went back and was helping out these kids,
Yeah,
those kids who probably need us the most,
yeah,
right? They need mentors, they need heroes, they need strong men. The fact that you give up your time for that, I think the Most High is blessing you with all your blessings now. And you being a good person as well. Your time is due.
yeah. I appreciate it.
Nah, for sure. Because I'm not gonna mention the kid name,
Yeah.
but when he spoke about you, like he was all smiles,
Yeah, good.
right?
Good.
And that's what we want to see.
Right. I appreciate it. That's my boy right there.
No doubt. So before we get out of here, man, we're gonna get into the top five. Then we're gonna get you out of here, Leaky Roof.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Can I explain to people what leaky roof means?
Oh yeah. Because that's very important.
When the roof leaks, what do you put on the floor to catch the water?
Buckets. I think
That's
I read that.
Yeah.
You mentioned that in the article.
Yeah, I had to, because people would just be like, Leak. People think my name is Malik. So I have to tell them, like, nah, my name is Leaky Roof.
Rules. Straight buckets.
Yeah.
Oh man. Makes sense.
Yeah.
A lot of sense. That's a t-shirt right there.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
for sure. All right.
Top 5?
Top 5. Top 5 guys you played against.
Top 5 guys I played against. I'm not gonna give you all pros. That's too easy. I'm gonna go coming up, and I had to really play my hardest. I'm gonna go Isaiah Whitehead. I'm gonna go Jay Will. I'm gonna go Dupree McBriar. That's my dog. That's another Queens. That's heavy Queens. That was a great matchup for me growing up. Who else? I gotta think on this one, because too many people trying to hit me in the head after this one.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna hit you like, son, I was out there giving you that business too. Come
They
on.
sure was.
You got 2 more.
Well, I'ma say my big brother Daniel Artest for sure. For sure. He every time we play together, he elbowing me, talking to me like, yeah, you ain't that yet, yelling at me. I appreciate things, stuff like that. And one more. And I can't even go high school. I'm gonna probably say, yeah, that's a tough one, man.
One more.
Probably Clee Anthony Early.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He's tough.
Yeah. Very tough.
What do you play against him at?
I played against him in Dykeman, and I played with him in Dykeman. Yeah.
You know, Jay Will had a crazy opening day at Zone 6 the other night. I want to say that.
I was there.
I want to say that.
I was definitely there.
You know, because last year I think he was kind of hurt, so he didn't play too well the times that I saw him.
Yeah.
But I was so proud of him opening night at Zone 6. Him and Zay. Another one.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta get him on the show for sure.
I'm about to go be with him later today. I got a game at Staten Island.
Okay. I was out there during his Zay day. And I went out there because of the game that he had the night before.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm going to go out to Staten Island and surprise him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me a lot of love too, man.
Those my guys.
Top 5 Queens ballers all time. Let's do it.
All time?
That you know. Like, we want to just be
No,
fair.
I'm saying all time is insane.
Yeah. We want to get you in trouble, fam. That's what we do.
My personal opinion, right?
Yep.
I'm going to go Tashana Murphy, for sure.
Yes. Salute, chicken. Rest in peace.
Ron Artest.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny Anderson.
Ooh, Chibs.
Damn. Ballers. I'm going to throw me in there. And
Well, that's the exclaimer you can't put yourself in. I had to kind of check a couple of people who did that in the past.
Okay.
Because it's too easy.
I'm going to try to sneak my way out of this one. I'm going to give you Kenny Smith. He's a 2-time champion.
That's right. And he always reps us on TNT.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, when we watch TNT,
heavy Queens.
it's Queens in the building, like New York City, right?
For sure, yeah. And one more. I want to say the wrong name and everybody.
Like, yeah, he's from Brooklyn. What you talking about?
No, not even that. I just don't want to say somebody and that somebody else be mad.
They're going to be mad at you anyway. You only can name 5.
Sure, right. I'm going to go, one of my favorite, honestly, is Kenny Ito.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Facts.
Dog.
Salute.
Dirty 30. That's my dog. Yeah, for sure. Tough. Queensbridge.
No doubt. All right. This is not even the top 5, right? This is just the top 1. It's going to change it up a little bit with you since it's the first show, right? So we're going to do the top 1, right? Top pair of sneakers to play in.
I'm not going to give you... killing me. We talking look-wise or just comfortability?
It's on you, fam. It's whatever you want.
If we going, I'm going to be honest, if we going look-wise, we got to go Jordan 11s. Have to. That's the best looking shoe on court. Comfortability nowadays, I would say a LeBron or a Kyrie or a KD, but we're gonna go. I'm gonna give you a straight answer. I'm gonna go Jordan 10.
Okay.
Jordan 10. Lightest, most comfortable shoe I've played in a long time.
Solid. Last one but not least, top 5 New York City players all time.
Oh my God. All time. I don't think I could do that. So tough. All time. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Again, from your perspective, I'm not asking you to dig into people that you don't know.
No, I know. I'm gonna go Shamgard. I'm gonna go.
Ooh.
See, what I grew up off of was partially NBA, and there was a lot of street ball.
Okay.
So I can go Alley Mo. I can go. I can go Skip. See, I was gonna say Skip for Queens balls, but I had to give some shout outs to my neighborhood. So
No, this is real. Let me tell you.
So-
Skip is one of the realest people. Skip been on my show twice already.
I met Skip in Houston.
And he said when he comes back, he's gonna come do the in person.
Yeah.
Right? So salute to Skip.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Shamgar, Skip, Ali Mo. I'm gonna go Ron again because he never lost a Rucker. You know that?
Yeah.
He never lost a game of Rucker. That's tough. And I'm gonna give his brother the props, Daniel.
Okay.
That's family. I'm gonna give it to him.
Okay.
I don't care if y'all don't like my list.
Nah. It's all
y'all
real,
don't like
brother.
it. Holla at me.
That's right, man. That's right. I want to salute to all the guys who played N1. It seemed like a lot of NBA guys was giving them a hard time. Remember, N1 was put together as ball players who could play, half the ball players who could really play, and then pro-am and all that, and then the other half were entertainers.
Yes, sir.
Right? And I think a lot of times people just took everybody on the team a little bit too serious than what it was, and they gave the guys props, but then they kind of stabbed them up a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially guys like Hot Sauce.
Yeah, I love Hot Sauce. Love Hot Sauce. He's for real. Hot Sauce was my second Iverson. That was he's the reason I can dribble the ball, for real. Like, I loved Iverson's game, but to watch dribble, it was Hot Sauce. I would go outside and dribble the ball, like, down the block, skipping between my legs. I'm like 5 doing this, like, because of him, honestly.
There's like he was doing too many calls. Well, he was there for entertainment purposes and to be inspiring, because he inspired millions of kids all over the world.
Definitely inspired me, for sure.
Man, listen, I know you gotta get out of here. I don't want to hold you too long, man, but I want to say, first of all, I'm glad we got to have this conversation.
Yes, I appreciate you for having me, for real.
We're not gonna tell nobody the location, but you know where it's at.
Yes,
though.
sir.
This is not gonna be your last time in here.
For sure.
Right? We're gonna come in here, we're gonna do some group stuff, we're gonna have some competition, some, just some really fun things. I just wanna bring you in some more, so you get used to being in front of the mic a lot more.
Right.
Because this is gonna be your future, fam.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Whatever I can do to help you in your transition, in your progress, your life, I'm definitely gonna do, man. So
I appreciate you.
Nah, it's gonna happen. And I wanna present you with a beast mode hat, right? Because you are definitely a beast, fan.
Thank you.
You know?
Thank you, man. This is dope.
And you said laws, right? So this is our merch right here.
Oh, I like that.
Basketball head
kind
merch.
of match. I'm gonna throw that on right now.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? You got the logo with the logo right here.
That's hard. You gotta teach me how you did that.
And then this is what we represent right here, right?
Yes, sir.
Because
we are home for NYC basketball.
That's right, man. So here you go, brother.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, for real.
No doubt. And I have another gift. I don't know how much stuff you can carry. You can put it in your bag and hold it.
Yeah.
But the other gift is, for Trey.
I got you. I get it to
And
you.
Down the road, you just put it to the side. So when you go out of town to Vegas, you give him a present from New York City.
I got you for sure.
Right?
Definitely.
I know we gave him an NYC jacket, but now this
sir.
gonna come from the ballers, right?
Yeah, that's a fact. I got you.
No doubt. So listen, you get a chance to nominate anybody you want to be on the show. You don't have to name them now, but you could think about it.
I got you.
You could come back with them, or they could come back on their own, right? Because I think our next in-studio guest is my guy, Paul Rudder.
Okay.
I don't know if you know who that is.
Nah, I'm not familiar with him, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you're gonna know soon.
All right, cool.
Another Queens great.
Okay, good.
All right?
I love Queens. I love Queens getting their flowers.
No doubt. Yo, brother, we gonna get out of here, man.
Yes,
Want to say, man, big
Yo.
up to you, man.
Appreciate you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for having me.
No
man.
doubt.
Dope. First podcast, my second podcast of the summer. Minute to go.
That's right.
This is dope, man. I got to sit here and talk with you and give each other game and just converse. It's a great conversation. I appreciate it.
No doubt. Well, you go out and you kill it and you tell Zay I said what's up,
I
man.
got you,
Make
for
sure.
sure.
Be like, yo, Zay, you gotta go to Pooh Studio,
Yes,
man.
sir.
It's hot.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
everybody how hot
this
it's fire
dope.
in here. You
This
know what I'm
setup
saying?
is ill. I'm not gonna lie. It made me want to make a song in here or something, right?
Well, we got that going on here too. Salute to my guy Noel, Q in my
Yes, sir.
studios.
Shout out to Noel.
No doubt.
All right, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you.
No doubt.